What kind of people can become the poets that contribute to the masterpiece of poetry in Japanese history? Well, you might think of writers, historians, or people of high status. However, the very first and the longest Japanese anthologies, Manyoshu, or the collection of mirror lives, tells us otherwise. The authors and contributors of this gigantic literature extended from noblemen such as emperors, priests, warriors, and court poets, to anonymous folks like fishermen, peasants, and women. It could be a voice of a woman yearning for her loved one. It could be a voice of a man mourning for his wife's death, or a voice of a young man longing for the wife of another, which happens to be a very popular theme in Manyoshu. And here are some examples, including the compiler of Manyoshu, Otomo Yasumalo, a poet respected by many, wrote a poem about longing another man's wife. If men can touch even the untouchable sacred tree, why can I not touch you simply because you're another's wife? Even Prince Oama, who later became Emperor Temu, has expressed his love in another man's wife. If I despised you, who are as beautiful as the Murasaki grass, would I be longing for you like this, though you are another man's wife? When we think of social status among all authors in Manyoshu, it turns out that court poets are the most respected apart from emperors. One example would be Hitomaro, a court poet who has served 3 emperors in his lifetime and composed over 100 poems in Manyoshu. An interesting fact regarding his love poems to women is that Hitomaro is thought to be a cheater in relationships, or at least assumed by some scholars that he had multiple mistresses and wives at the same time. Therefore, I wondered, where did the sincere expressions and emphasis on marriage originated from in his love poems? One well-known choka by Hitomaro was the In the Sea of Abiklos Iwami, which expresses love to his wife before departure, and also the choka I Loved Her Like the Leaves he composed it after his wife's death. But I figured that most of them are declarative rather than introspective. Another group of poets that people rarely expected to see in ancient works is women, though in Manyoshu there seems to be a remarkable number of women poets contributing to the work. And many of them are from the royal family, such as Princess Tajima, who married Prince Takechi and fell in love with another prince named Hozumi. So Princess Tajima wrote multiple songs to Hozumi while living in Takechi's palace. One of her short poems, which I thought is an ingenious work from her perspective, said the following: "The rice ears in autumn paddies lean to one side. I wish I could lean to you, though people might talk badly." At the end of the day, whispering of love in Manyoshu isn't 1 or 2 expressions of individuals. It is the public nature of all people who crave for the unspeakable, the secretary, and the forbidden fruits of love. Thank you very much for listening.